Imagine a world where power is not a matter of virtue but survival. A world where rulers must choose between being loved or feared, where morality bends to necessity, and where the harsh truths of human nature cannot be ignored. This is the world of Niccolò Machiavelli, the Renaissance thinker whose name became synonymous with political cunning and whose treatise, The Prince, still shocks and enlightens us 5 centuries later. Today, we delve into the mind of history's most infamous political philosopher, a man who dared to strip away ideals and expose the raw mechanics of power. Love him or loathe him, his insights force us to confront a timeless question: what does it truly take to lead? Machiavelli's philosophy begins with a cold-eyed view of human nature. Men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims for his deceptions. In this world of flawed humanity, he argues, leaders cannot afford naivety. They must see people as they are, not as they ought to be. From this foundation comes his most famous maxim: "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." But Machiavelli is no cartoonish villain. He clarifies, a prince must be a lion, but he must also know how to play the fox. Strength alone is not enough. The wise ruler balances force with cunning. Adaptability, for Machiavelli, is the hallmark of great leadership. The one who adapts his policy to the times prospers, and likewise the one whose policy clashes with the demands of the times does not. He warns against rigidity in a world of chaos. Whoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Appearances matter as much as reality, he insists. Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see and few can feel. A ruler's image is armor. Thus, a prince must be a great pretender and dissembler. But this theater of power serves a greater purpose: stability. Machiavelli's realism extends to war. There is no avoiding war. It can only be postponed to the advantage of others. Preparation is everything. Before all else, be armed. Yet even victory has its costs. The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broken is a necessity of the present. He dissects the paradox of power. Princes and governments are far more dangerous than other elements within society. And the burden of command. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. Machiavelli rejects complacency. I'm not interested in preserving the status quo. I want to overthrow it. His call to action is relentless. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. On luck and agency, he offers a striking metaphor. Fortune is the arbiter of one half of our actions, but she leaves the other half, or close to it, to us. To master chaos, the wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Machiavelli's genius lies not in amorality, but in his unflinching clarity. He forces us to ask, can goodness survive in a world of wolves? His answer: only if leaders wield power with clear eyes and steady hands. In an age of idealism, he remains the shadow at the edge of the throne, a reminder that power, like fire, can protect or consume. The choice lies not in avoiding it, but in mastering its heat. I'm grateful for the moments shared in discourse. May our paths cross again in the fullness of time.